guys! So today's the day of the Northern Vegan Festival, which is basically just a massive vegan food festival, although they are like stalls selling other things like candles and homeware and clothes and patches and badges and that kind of thing. This year I think it's the biggest show that they've done so far. It's in the GMX, whereas it's usually in Sasha's hotel. But I think they finally realised that Sasha's just isn't big enough because it usually gets quite crammed and uncomfortable in there. So hopefully GMX is, you know, just better for dealing with crowds and the amount of people that actually go. So I'm just going to eat loads and loads of food and show you guys all the awesome food that's there. And then I'm going to meet up with a load of my friends and we're going to go to the Deaf Institute, I think, because their vegan menu looks really good. And then I think we're going to go to a gig. Hopefully we'll make it to the gig. I don't really know what's happening. But yeah, I'll take you along and we'll see what goes down. Let's go. So it's a few days after the festival now, but I've really only just been able to sit down and like chat again and film now, thanks to a few technical issues, aka my laptop being annoying, to put it nicely. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd just come and chat and let you know like what I thought of the festival and what I bought and how it went overall. So first off, I think it was much better in this venue, just because like there's so much more room and it's so much bigger than the old venue, Sasha's, because there's just so much more that you can fit in. Like there were so many stands this year, and I think also because it was bigger, like you got to actually see what was around, whereas in the old venue, because it got busy and crammed quite quickly, I felt like I could never really look at anything. Like, yeah, it was like, you know, when you're at a gig and you're being pushed into the front, it was kind of like, if you imagine that, but with food stands, that's what the old venue was like. It was not fun. So yeah, I managed to actually look around properly, which meant that I bought a lot more this year as well, even though I didn't really buy that much, but you know how it goes. I got there quite early this year, like I think we were queuing about 10-15 minutes before the doors actually open, and that is definitely something that you should do if you're looking at going to one of these in future, just because it does get so busy that if you're one of the first in, you can like do a quick circuit of the entire show basically and see what you want to like go back and look at properly later, or what you want to buy later. So that definitely helped, especially with it getting so crowded. I feel like if I went later I wouldn't have been able to have a proper look around. Also this year I managed to convince my dad to go with me and one of my friends, and they really enjoyed it. I think it was kind of eye-opening for them a little bit, just because, well, I think my dad's a little bit old school and kind of thinks that vegans don't really eat anything interesting, but there was so much there, like it was an insane amount, and he bought an insane amount as well. like next year I think as well. He wants to go, like he was like, oh, next year we should get a VIP ticket, so I was like, yes, convert, not quite, but you know. Yeah, next year I think we are going to get VIP tickets because they let you in a little bit earlier I think, and you get discounts and coupons and freebies and stuff, which is always a plus I think. Next year as well I'm definitely taking Tupperware with me because then I can take a load more stuff home and fill the fridge and just pig out for days on end, which would be amazing. It's got to be done. It's probably a really unsmooth transition from like the Courtesans gig footage to this talky bit, but you know, I didn't really want to film too much in there because it's dark and it's busy and I didn't want to, you know, have a camera out in people's faces when they're trying to just enjoy a gig and like have a good time. So I didn't really film that much in there. And also because I was like, well, I probably can't use the music in the video, so there wasn't really that much point in filming in there. But they were epic live. Like, I think they're actually better live than they are recorded. Like, I hope they don't take that as an insult. If anything, I think it's a compliment when bands sound better live than recorded. But yeah, they're really nice girls to chat to as well, so if you see them, the Courtesans, in your local area doing a gig, you should definitely check them out. I think they're mostly in London, so if you're London based, you have no excuse, go and see the Courtesans, they are epic. So now I'll tell you about the food that I bought. I wish I bought more, but I didn't really have bag space to. But yeah, I just kind of singled in on things, and like as soon as I saw something that I was like, yes, I need that, I just bought it because why not? Might not have another opportunity to buy something like that until the next festival, so I just went for it. The first thing that I got was from a company called Forgot the Eggs, and I'll leave like links and stuff below to places where you can buy anything that I mention here. Yeah, so I saw that they had vegan meringue and I was like, I need this because I love meringue. It's like one of the things that I miss most, I think, about not eating egg is meringue, which is weird because I didn't really eat it that often before anyway. But yeah, it's like one of my favourite dessert foods, so I was just like, I need this, I need this. So I got strawberry meringue and it was freaking next level. I think it was like the nicest thing that I've actually eaten in months. That's how good it was. That was the level that it was on. The like cream stuff in the middle was really good as well, so next time I see them at a festival, I'm just gonna fill a box with their meringue because it was heavenly. It was so damn good. I wish I bought more. The whole festival I was like on a mission to find iChoc as well because they've got a reputation for being like really epic chocolate, so I was just like, I need iChoc, I need it, and I couldn't find it, and then my friend was like, oh, they're selling it on that stand, but they've kind of covered it up in cardboard boxes, so I went rummaging and found some stuff. I got the white chocolate, the nut one, like I think it's just mixed nuts or something like that, and the almond and orange one, and my favourite was definitely the nut one. I think the white one was kind of like bland, I don't know, it was okay, but meh. The search for a good white vegan chocolate is still on. But the rest of them are really, really good. Like if you miss milk chocolate, definitely go for iChoc. You won't regret it. On the iChoc stand they also had just like random little chocolate bars and stuff like that, so I got a couple of those. I got one called a Buccaneer bar, which I keep in my mind calling it a Barracuda bar, and it's not a Barracuda bar. Why? Anyway, yeah, it was just like chocolate nugget, and it was okay. It was just like a little overly sweet to me, which sounds really stupid to say about something that's meant to be sweet, but you know what I mean, when you bite into something sweet and it makes your teeth like feel sharp and tingly and weird, that's the effect that I got from it. So I wasn't a massive fan of it. Like it tasted good, but just the sharp teeth sweetness thing kind of put me off. But if you're into that, then buy it. It might not have that effect on you, it might just be my teeth being weirdly sensitive, because it did taste good, it was just that thing that put me off. I also got from the same stand a Twilight bar, which I'd heard were like the same as Mars bars, but they're actually so much nicer than Mars bars, like legit just epic, so nice. I wish I'd bought more, but I didn't because I thought they might be really sickly, but oh man, they were just beautiful. The next thing that I spotted was these little like cream egg type things, and they've been doing the rounds kind of recently on Facebook groups because people are like making their own veganized cream egg type things, which are the same as these, but I was just like, I need this because cream eggs were epic and I miss them. So I bought one, and they're actually so much nicer than actual cream eggs, and I'm not just saying that, so much nicer. You know, cream eggs that get like really sickly just because it's like milk chocolate and then the sweet fondant. Again, this sounds really stupid to say about a sweet thing, but you know what I mean. But because it was dark chocolate and the dark chocolate was quite thick, like it just kind of almost neutralised the sickliness of the fondant type stuff in it, and it was amazing. I wish I bought another one of those as well because it was gone in like 30 seconds. Next time. The last thing that I bought was just kind of like a cupboard staple, nooch, also known as nutritional yeast, which is the most attractive name for a food product ever, really, isn't it? Nutritional yeast. Attractive name aside, it tastes really good. It tastes like not smoked, what am I thinking of? You know the flaked almonds, which are like lightly baked or whatever? To me it tastes like those, but I use it to make like a cheese sauce usually, and I throw it in stir fry and I put it in chili and basically everything, to be honest. It's just a great little extra to add to your meals. Buy some. So yeah, that's my roundup of the Northern Vegan Festival 2017. If you were there and you bought stuff, tell me. If you were there and you didn't buy stuff, tell me. If you were there and you didn't buy stuff and you regret not buying stuff, tell me. If you found some new kind of food that you enjoy, let me know, leave comments. Tell me if you're a vendor or whatever there. I would also like to know that. Basically, I'm just nosy. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!